Okay guys, so this is before the video starts, and I kind of already recorded this part, but the camera mic thing wasn't really working, so I'm going to do it again. I'm going to show you how to set up your Launchpad to make sure it's working. You've got it plugged in through the USB onto your computer, and you've got the other part of the plug into your Launchpad. I have a Launchpad MK2, it's Innovation. Pretty cool. This is Ableton Live 9 Lite. If you want to make sure everything's connected and you're pressing it and you're like, hey, it's not playing. I mean, I know I'm not pressing like, anything I have open, but you're like, if you're pressing it and you're like, hey, it's not playing, this might be why. So you go to options and you go to preferences and this pops up. You want to make sure that the input is your Launchpad. You don't want it to be anything else. Sometimes it auto inputs to like some kind of MIDI key, and you can select it too. So like, want it to be speakers. I mean, if you're probably not on a laptop. I don't think you can do this on a laptop. I think this has got to be like some hardcore real big boy computer. This is just some other stuff. Basically, this is all you need to know. Just do it like this. You can pick if you have like multiple devices, just make sure it's connected to this one. I don't think, this is just for like, you don't really need to have that on, not at least now. Okay, just see me getting notices about stuff. This is for controlling like settings on it. So it's got frequency and volume. This is stuff I'm not gonna mess with right now because I kind of like the way everything is right now. You got latency and everything, configurations up here. It's pretty good, pretty easy, pretty simple, and then you can get to the video that I'm going to show you about. Okay, well, hello there. This is going to be my first video using Ableton Live, and I'm actually very excited. I have my Launchpad here. So I'm pressing the buttons. Yeah. So this is my first Launchpad video, and I think that I expected to do more of this when I started my channel, but I've actually not done enough. I don't know if I'm speaking quite loud enough into the microphone. I'm having this weird mix of having it close enough to the speaker and having it close enough to me. But you're definitely going to be able to hear the Launchpad. This is basically a little mini tutorial how to do some of the stuff, basics. You want to get the basics down. And so I'm going to start this out. So the first thing you want to do is this is what I do for Launchpad. So disclaimer, this might not all be correct. This might not all be how the gurus do it, the big guys, the official Launchpad, like Cascoby and all of them. I do stuff a little bit different. But basically, the first thing I do is I get rid of the MIDIs, because I don't need that. I'm going to add another audio, so we can duplicate it, or you just do Control-T. However many long your Launchpad is, you're going to add some. I have 8 across, so I have 8. This part over here, you can control the default color of each key, or button. So say I want to make all of them in this column purple, I make it purple. Make it basic, right? Let's do some green. Very on brand for me. Okay, so that's basically how you set your audio areas up. So now instead of having them all play the same tone, which is what might happen with MIDI, or when I first started that was happening. I was like, why are they all playing the same button? Now you have individual tracks. It's fun. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is, I'm just going to use the samples and the clips that they have. So let's say I'm going to go for a kick. So you can search it. Kick. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that one. You drag and drop. So you just take it and you drag it. Take it. You take it and you drag it, and then now it appears. And if you're noticing, there's a bit of delay. So when I press it now, it waits 1 bar until it plays. Now you can change that. You can change the amount of time it waits, but I usually do none because I like to have this now whenever I press it, it immediately goes. And sometimes there's, let's go to this. Let's get there's quantization, and I'm pretty sure that's just when it automatically, the printer keeps turning off. I'm pretty sure that's when it automatically syncs it up to some kind of timing thing. Let's get all of these up in here. Press these little buttons down here. This is basically, so they're explaining launch box, sample box, clip view, and clip view. Wait, launch box. Wait. Now that we have all of those, you know, you can basically control. I'm gonna put the quantization on none because I don't just. Now for these ones, I'm going to use a different sample, and you're going to see why. Because the kick is more short. So we're going to look for some rhythmic patterns that are kind of cool. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. We don't need it. We don't need it anymore. Okay. Wait, I thought these were all default. Okay, maybe never mind then. Okay. So now that we've got this cool little thing, and if you notice, I pressed down over here to preview it. Okay. And then, oh, okay. I don't need that. I don't need that anymore. So after you get your sample, drag it up. You can put it wherever. Now there's something you have to do. So if you want to have all your drum track little things over here, you can have them all in this one up and down column. You can't have 2 or more of these playing at the same time. So if I'm gonna put this over here, then when I play it, it's gonna stop this one. Okay, so you can't have more than one. You're trying to play in one of the up and down rows. Now for this one, we're going to show you. It's in trigger mode right now. It's not a meme. It's just what it is. It's in trigger, so when you press it, it goes on, and if you press it again, it just starts over again. I'm sorry for having to talk over the sample. I may have to lower the volume. So yeah, if you press it and then you try to press it again, it just starts over again. So if you want it to press it and then you press it again and it turns off. So watch. I pressed it. Now I want it to turn off. I just press it again. With trigger mode, you know, you couldn't press it again to have it turn off. You can't really turn it off. I mean, I'm sure there's, you just press the one below it. Gate mode. Gate mode is mostly what, you know, most Launchpad people use for, like, I feel like I use gate mode a lot more than I should, because it makes it sound sometimes less, like, overlapping of sounds. It can be chopped, so it only stays on for however long you're holding it. So you're going to watch over here, and you're going to see that when I'm holding it down, it's pressed. I don't know how to explain. And then when I let go, it just stops. Yeah, so this little over here is indicating if you're pressing it or not. So you can get all your drum tracks over here if you want to press them all at once. Let's look for a cool hi-hat. What are the samples? Yeah. Okay, so we've got a little kick, and we've got our hi-hat. We're gonna do a little beat thing. Let's search for snare, and they might have most samples, drum samples. I'm gonna go with this one. You know, you can spend time searching through them. Really don't need to. Yeah, I'm not the best with rhythm, you know. I'm not one of those professional Launchpad. I'm gonna color code assign all of my stuff so that you can just see better. I mean, maybe it's only gonna help me because I'm not gonna put I'm not putting any like corner graphic of my Launchpad. I'm not gonna film that unless I end up doing that, but I'm not going to. Hi-hats are gonna be yellow. That's a kick. Kicks are gonna be blue. Hi-hats are gonna be yellow, just for me to get through, and snares gonna be teal. Okay. So now this is just for me to see it easier, and then you can assign that. So how to get to this little area here, you know, the colors and stuff, it's right click on the mouse. Pretty simple. Probably could have figured that out, but I didn't really know how to do the color until I took a good look at it. Yeah, you can duplicate them, so like that's now a hi-hat, but I'm just gonna go back now. Yeah. Oh, so these are all in trigger mode. So, and repeat mode. Let's go over this. Trigger mode. I'm gonna use this one instead. Trigger mode. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Yep. Trigger mode only stops when you press something below it. Gate mode. It only stays on for however long you press it. So when I let go, it's gonna stop. Yeah. Toggle is you can toggle it on and off. So when you press it again, it stops. Repeat, I'm pretty sure repeat. Just let it go through. Yeah. It just repeats. So we're gonna find some cool little sample stuff to do, you know. I believe I've explained most of this. You've got your little patterns here. Most of the loops are here. So we're gonna take a little house pattern and make it pink. Okay. Take a little house pattern. You can try any of these. What does this one sound like? Hello. It's pretty gnarly. Okay. I'm gonna search for a little clip, some piano, or other samples. Samples are where you get, you know, like just chords, or maybe like a lead. You can get like a synth going. More of the loops and like drum loops and stuff, or like little, you know, synth loops are gonna be in clips. But we just got some regular chords here. Pretty nice. Okay, we can get some of that going. Let's get one of these. Don't want it to be in the same area as our house. We don't have the same column. So we've got a little piano. It's a C major. And if you want to make this one sample different sound, so you want to make a different pitch, you use this little transpose thing. So notice how over here you've got, you know, you've got like, say it's an A sharp, but then it's just going to be like different octaves. It's you know, these are actually just like kind of different sounding. The way you make these different pitches is you use this transpose thing. So you just turn the dial, and I'm moving it like, oh, I'm gonna go over here. Let's see what it sounds like. Yes. I believe it does speed it up as you do transpose it. So as you see, some time has passed, and I've got a little cute little loop here. Turn my volume back up. And we're going to control some of the stuff just within these little audio piano bits. So for the volume, this is, you know, you've got this. So you can make each individual sample louder or not as loud. And it starts at 0, basic. But if you want to make it go a little bit less, you can just get higher or lower. This is for the whole column. So these are all going to be not as loud. barely hear it. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it where it is. And for this is a little panning, so I'm not wearing headphones, I'm not recording internally, so you can't really hear it. But this makes it go to the left, and this makes it go to the right. You know, we all know how directions work, but I'm just gonna leave it. Or if I can get it as close to leaving it as possible. Okay. Put some of the stuff individually on these samples. I feel like I should have done this before I duplicated them. As you can see, I've transposed these. This one's the first one. It's at, you know, it's just a C major, and I'm not sure what these are. I don't know really. I'm not gonna try to get the pitch exactly. This one's higher, and then this one's lower. It's pretty basic. Let's see. Is there anything else that you really need to know? This kind of makes it more like gnarly. You know, you've got, it's like almost like adding more bass, but not really. I'm never gonna be able to get this back. So we're gonna demonstrate that. Okay, which one was it? I was using this one. As you can see, it's kind of, it's like, it's not bass, but it can give it a lot of depth. Okay, so we're going to straighten those all out. As close as I need it. Other stuff you might want to know. I'm going to take these all off, the quantization all off. Yeah. You can also change the tempo. So like, let's see this. It's going pretty good. So I'm going to use this little button over here, tap at your tempo. You know, it's like a metronome, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically all we need for now. Also going to be using some of this. You know, I got pretty much the basics. Let's see some other stuff that you can do, and I'm going to put together a little tune. So I've played around with some of the volumes, especially of these drums over here. I'm just going to be using the kick and the snare. Forgot about that. Okay. I got a nice tempo for where if you did want to use the house loop, you could do it. 1, and 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm gonna do a little lo-fi demo thing. Might not sound that great. I'm gonna put my mic closer to the stereo of the speakers. Ready? Launchpad magic here. A little bit, but you get the idea. So yeah, you get the idea. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna launch into some other stuff that might happen, some things that you might want to know about, some stuff that might be helpful, and some frequently asked questions about how to use it. Okay, so a lot of people are like, well, how do you get to adding another MIDI? What if you don't know where to go? You know, what if you deleted all your MIDIs, or you deleted all your, just go to create, and then you can insert a MIDI in audio, and you can do any pretty much anything. Some other stuff you can do is you can like record yourself. You can record samples, or you can record this over here. Okay, so I took a little break, and then there's some other stuff that you can do. I'm going to show you this specifically to just Ableton, not necessarily Launchpad stuff. This is if you want to make music with Ableton. And as the title says, I am using Live 9 Lite. So over here you can organize stuff like this, or if you got like loops or stuff you want to put in here, free to do that. And then you've got all the way. It has something can do. I don't know what this is supposed to. Yeah, and then you can do stuff, record stuff if you want. That's for mostly if you just want to record things or add stuff. You know, they have like lessons here. I didn't find those completely helpful because there's some other stuff. Well, there you guys go. I hope this video wasn't too long. I hope it wasn't too choppy. I'm not the best at this. I also like to say I'm sorry if I got distracted while trying to explain the different modes. No, I might rearrange stuff while editing it. Make sure everything's in order. But other than that, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.